guys, welcome to episode 5 of the R700 project car, which is behind us, and our mechanics are busy stripping it down ready for today's modifications. So in this episode we're going to show you and bring you some lovely little goodies that we've got to add to the Golf R project. They're from some of our suppliers, as you can see, Forge, which is pretty much practically sponsoring this build, so big thanks to Forge Motorsport for providing their high quality products. But we also have some AirTec products as well to go onto the car, stuff that we couldn't get from Forge that AirTec have helped us out with, and we're looking forward to putting these on the car. So if you follow me over, Phil, we will start unboxing some of these and have a look. So this is the first time we've actually managed to have a look at these, so hopefully I don't put the knife all the way through the boxes. So if you come on over, Phil, we'll show the ladies and gentlemen what we've got here. So this from AirTec is the big boost pipe kit. I believe this is for the hot or cold side. I can't remember now. Guys, is the left of the intercooler the hot side or the cold side? What? Hot or cold side for the big boost pipe kit? That'll be left. So is that hot or cold? One of the two. It's one of the two anyway. So either the hot or the cold side. So as you can see, uprated silicone hoses there, really nice and reinforced as well, which is great. And we've got a hard pipe, not sure where that fits onto, that looks like the map sensor, but some nice products there from AirTec, so they're going to be going on at some point today. And in this Forge one, which we've already got some photos of and stuff as well, the stencil that I'll be showing you later on. We've got some more goodies which we mentioned in episode 4. So we've got the uprated turbo elbow, which goes straight from the intake in episode 1 that is actually over here. So at the end of that intake, bang, we'll whack onto that. And that's a really good upgrade for the Mark 7 Golf R. It really improves flow and everything for it as well. And we've got the other side of the intercooler, we've got this high flow discharge pipe which goes direct into the turbo, and that fits onto the muffler delete that we've also got from Forge. So really nice high quality products. They're going on. This is all sort of in anticipation for some big power. We just want to make sure that basically the car will take the amount of boost and the amount of pressure that we're putting through it. We don't want any boost leaks, we don't want any restrictions, so hence why we're upgrading everything ready for pushing to some big power really. A lot of people think it's all good and well putting a map on and then exhaust and induction kit and everything, but sometimes people miss the fact that boost hoses can give in, they can clamp under the pressure, then give you less power and stuff, so it's very important to upgrade this, and we do a full range of boost pipes for most cars, so get in contact if you want them. And last but not least is the Forge front mount intercooler, which is a pretty sexy thing. So I like how Forge put a little label on that there, as you can see, handmade by Eric. Don't know who Eric is, and checked by Ryan, so thanks ever so much Eric and Ryan from Forge Motorsport. Manufactured on the 28th of March, so that's really nice, pretty heavy, but as you can see it's got an uprated core in it. The intercooler on the Mark 7 Golf R is one of the biggest restrictions that you'll find for power. We've never really seen a Golf R or an S3 or a Cooper 300 over sort of 370, 380 without a front mount intercooler. The intake temps just simply restrict power, so that is a really well worth upgrade for that. So as we put out on our Instagram, guys, we want to know what you guys think of the project so far, any questions you had. So I'm gonna go through them now on our Insta that we've got. There's my Ring doorbell going off as usual. Anyway, so one of the first questions we got asked from Lewis.grn, D-chrome, and I think that's quite a big thing that we're gonna be doing next. There is a hell of a lot of chrome on the Golf R. There's quite a lot on the bumper, which obviously is now off. But even stuff like the wing mirrors, There's just lots of bits of chrome which I think
Disgusting.
looks cheap and is disgusting.
Disgusting!
So we will be doing some D-chrome stuff to it. So thanks for that question. Next questions we go down. Andy Burgess from Nottingham has asked, are we going to do a drag race with the old 700 horsepower Merc that is our old project car, which you will probably see on our YouTube channel if you have a look through it. That's a good question. We haven't thought about doing that, and we still know who the owner is of the 700 horsepower Merc. They're over in Leicester. We have a good working relationship with them, so I think that could probably be on the cards. Maybe when ours is close to 700, that would be a nice sort of test. 700 brake horsepower, sort of 3-ton Merc against 700 brake horsepower Golf R would be pretty cool, so that's a good shout, Andy. We'll definitely do that. We've got a few other, so Kyle Beeman has asked, is it going to be just performance car or is it going to be a show car as well? So Kyle, we are planning on taking this to shows. It has already been to one show, which is the Classic versus Supercar meet in Penkridge, which is every month, so go and check that out. There's going to be a link in the bio for that. And it is, I think, at some point when it gets a bit more extreme, going to look more showy. When we put some coilovers on, we will be getting the Forge Motorsport coilovers, which do have a show setting on, so that drops it really low, like it's on air ride with camber, and I think that'll look pretty cool. So I think it will be quite noticeable at shows, especially when we eventually wrap it as well and it looks really extreme. Then I think it will become a real sort of show car as well as a performance car. So A3_8V_Casper has asked when we're going to be planning to achieve the 700 horsepower. So the whole process, we're saying we want to go from stock to 700 horsepower in 3 years. So we're on that progression at the minute. We're already at close to 400 horsepower, going to be pushing over 400 horsepower by the end of the month. So the next big jump after that is going to be hybrid turbo, some other mods, and then a big turbo probably in a year and a half, 2 years time. So those are the questions that we've got. Some great questions there. I think that's all we've had. So if you want anything else answering, drop them into us, drop us a message. We'll put that into the next video that we're doing in episode 6 as well. But just give you a quick update on today, guys. So as you can see, the bumper is off. We've had to drop the coolant out of it because of the work that we're doing to it and everything as well. And Adam, our head mechanic and technician, is working on it. So big up to Adam for working on it. Dylan, our apprentice, is also working on it as well.
He's on lunch.
He's on lunch, so he's always eating. He's not fat, but he's always eating. So yeah, as you can see, the intercooler is hiding behind here, is it? Ad? Yeah. This is the air comrade.
We've got the air comrade.
So air comrade here.
Under all this.
Is it that silvery bit there? So that's the
the
stock intercooler.
Yeah.
So the stock intercooler, you can probably just see poking through here. Phil, I don't know if you can just get into there. But just behind this black air comrade is our stock intercooler, which is the biggest restriction on this headlight out. And so we've got to take all this off. Crash bar's got to come off, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so crash bar's got to come off. Air comrade's got to come off. Has the radiator behind it got to come off as well or not?
No, we're going to leave that in place.
That stays on. So stock intercooler comes off, the new Forge one goes straight on, pretty much a direct bolt on fit. But obviously with all the other parts that we've got to fit, it makes sense doing it all in one go because they're all related, they all go into the intercoolers. So yeah, that's where we're at currently, guys. But it's obviously quite a big job to get these off because of the crash bar, because of the air comrade and stuff. Hence why we charge what we charge when we fit intercoolers. It's usually we quote usually around 3 or 4 hours full job.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 hours to do it, start to finish. Obviously then testing to make sure we haven't got any boost leaks and stuff as well. So we will be doing that later on. We'll be doing a smoke test on it, make sure obviously it is all sealed, got no leaks and everything as well. So that's where we're up to at the minute, guys, and yeah, we'll crack on. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. As you can see, I'm getting my hands dirty, which makes a change to people. Look at that, they're filthy.
I hope they're not dirty.
So we're just going to finish off doing this. This is the awkward part now. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. If you can obviously like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be absolutely perfect. And make sure you tune in for episode 6, which is hopefully coming next week or the week after as well.